Okay, YouTube, thought I'd do a little before and after sharpening video like I did with the Spyderco Bow River. Seemed to be quite popular as my videos go. Right, so we've got this Campax here, SOG CAMP AXE, very popular tool. Obviously it's still wrapped up, so I thought we'd do some tests on it. Unwrap it first. And then I'm going to convex sharpen it. I'll probably do a tutorial video if I can manage it. Right, so there we are. So it's in, I haven't done anything to it. Ooh, sharpening things come off. So at the moment we've got a compound bevel. Right, so let's do some tests. I've got some other paper here. Useless Vista. It's been indoors, it's not damp. So let's have a look. What's it like on a bit of paper? Right. Just about cut it. So we'll cut a piece of paper. You can see what I've got to do, what sort of sharpness it is. So it's got a reasonable compound bevel. Out of interest, I compare that to this Grants from Brooks, which I haven't even sharpened. This has been working. There you go. Actually helped. I'll give this a sharpen. Yeah, I can see the loads of serrations. It's probably due with going back to the see, it's already getting better. But so you see, in some ways this is sharper. Let's take this bit of wood here. Just now let's have a look at our bite angle. So if I'm going to be carving wood, look at that. Look at the bite angle. I've got to clear a bit of wood for you. There you go. I'll do it on the handle here. So there, nothing. Just there. I'm getting a bite. Look at that angle. Nothing there. Just there. That's my working angle. Now you can see this blade. There. So that's the difference. That's why, even though this seemingly isn't sharp, I'll be able to carve with this fine. So I think what we'll do now, I think we'll make a blank piece of wood here. We'll just do some work, and I'll change this around to my wood carving setup, and then we'll do a bit of axe work, and you can see what I mean by the working angle, why this axe at the moment isn't going to be a good carver, but we'll see how it changes once I've convex sharpened it. Okay, so let's take a bit out here, like I was trying to find my blade, like we're making a spatula. So I'll do that with my Grants from Brooks. See what I mean? So I'm looking at my colours now. I'll go down a bit deeper. There you go. So that's what the grounds from Brooks works like. Now let's get our SOG and try to do the same thing. Remember, this is probably sharper than the grounds furs there at the moment. It's actually doing alright here, but because I'm coming at an angle, it's actually doing okay. And it's not a bit weird. It's like trying to spin out of my hand a little bit. Yeah, that'll be the handle. The handle's a bit small. It's not got. I've definitely not got as much control as I have with my grounds fur. It's like spinning my hand. The axe is spinning out of my hand a little bit. Yeah, when I'm hit down, then it just span in my hand like that. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but it's just my hand's not locked in because of this thin handle. Again, demonstrating to you, like, this is my grip. See how close my hand is on my grounds furs. Obviously this is the handle that I made myself. You can see my hand is much more open and I'm more locked in. So it's a different shape and it's pointed there, so that this sort of pointed V shape here, my fingers actually sit on it, so it's locked in. I've got an open palm and I've got this little cutout here which locks my hand in, or just even if I'm not on there, even back here. That's the trouble. That's one of the problems I can see automatically, this smaller handle. But then it is a Campax. Right, so now let's try. See, this is where I think it will fail. This is where you'll see the difference in working angles. Now, I want to take just a little bit down there and just bring out the blade. See, that's not too bad actually. I'm quite surprised. Oh, a little thin layer off there then. Yeah, this is struggling a bit now. Again, I'm getting the same problem with the handle, but I'm coming at it. If I was to take, I want to take a thin slice off here. Can you see how now? Because my bite angle is less. I'm more with the grain. See, I can bring a little slither off there. See, now I'm starting to ask the axe to do more precise things, and the bite angle is coming into play. Let's just try that here. Yeah, see, I can't. I want a thin slither down there, but I'm working at this angle. See, yeah, that. Now see definitely that my working angle for fine precision work is crap. It's not very good. Yeah, because I want to see. I can't. There. Nope. It's just sliding. Now I'm digging in a bit more than I'd want to. Try that again. Don't know if that's coming out clear to you. Let's say if I want to take a little slither down here. Just one continuous slither, look at that. That's pretty easy for the grounds furs. Now I'll try it with the Campax. So I can't do it. If I dig in now, I'll be able to do it. If I like to go like that, I'll do it. Because I'm hammering in getting into the work. But if I just want to take a thin slither, like that bit there, let's say, compare that to the transfers. Yeah, that is all about the working angle. Another go. Yeah, see, because I'm at this angle, you see I'm trying, the piece is getting spat out. Yeah, it's twisting in my hand again. I mean, it's not a criticism, because it's what it is. You know, this is a specialised wood carving head, one-sided, right-handed, obviously Gransford and Brooks, with you know, custom designed handle, whereas this is a Campax. You know, what they call this type of handle. What they call it now? Stainless steel, yeah, durable glass reinforced nylon handle. I tried to take oh, what was that? It was a Spyderco blade, and it had glass reinforced surround around it, and God, my stuff's hard. I actually hammered it out with this axe. This stuff is really hard. Anyway, so you haven't really got the option of going one-sided like this, but what I'm going to do, I'll take some pictures of it so you can see. I'm going to try and do a tutorial video, and I'm just going to convex it, starting from there where the bevel starts on both sides, and just go right through this compound bevel and see what the difference is. Oop. Okay, back with our SOG CAMP AXE, convex sharpened it. Can you see? That's what it looks like now. It's considerably a bit shinier. I haven't tested it yet, so let's go and have a look what it's like on paper, and then we'll do some wood carving. So goes through paper a bit easier. It's just the wrong shape, I guess, for Probably would do better than that. Again, it's an axe, I suppose, so it's there. But let's have a look at it on wood now. See if it's got any better. Right, so we take a bit off there. Yes, I have lessened the bite angle. Yeah, you can see that. Can you see that? I couldn't do that before. See, even though it's not noticeably, it's definitely sharper. Cutting paper, it's a bit better, but it's not brilliant. There's no vast difference. But can you see? I've improved the bite angle by putting the convex bevel on, and now not that. I am able to do more precision work, definitely. Let's try taking a bit off this blade here. Remember, it just kept bouncing off, didn't it? See, it's bouncing off, but not as bad. Yeah, definitely. I've improved on it as a wood carving. do it on. Where did we put that bit along to? Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it. There. So try again. I'll just take a little slither out. Now I'll smash down through it. Make sure we got a strong edge. Try and go down again. Yeah, again the bite angles, it's improved, but it's still not as good as the Granfrensbergs, obviously. Like here. So it's done some work. Soft stainless steel this. I noticed it on the stone. I was faceting it with the 8000 stone a little bit when I was pressing hard. It's got a little bit of a facet there. But don't think it'd be broken. It's not, there's no. Even that's taking the edge off it. But you can see, I'll stroke it up. So you can see, even that little bit there. Let's stroke it up. So I use this stroke, this is a tiny bit better condition. Just on the bevel, I'm still getting closer to the edge. Now I'm scraping. There's nothing, there's no major damage there, but that would have made a difference, I'm sure. There's a knack to flipping. Yeah, that's it. That's the knack. You've got to hold it at the right angle. If you try to do it straight, it's got to be a little bit of an angle. Let's try it again. Yeah, like that. He says as it snags. But you know, you can see it's paper cutting sharp. It's not as sharp as I thought would think it would be. But then that's like stainless for a start. That's just some steels, they just don't take the best of edges. There's the Granfrensbergs, when that's freshly off the stone, and it's done a fair bit of work. Anyway, it's an improvement. It's definitely an improvement on the bite angle. It's definitely a better wood carving tool now, and obviously it will stroke up. That's the benefit of a convexed edge. It's definitely a bit slipperier because it's obviously into a high polish, whereas the original edge, you could see that it was had the grinding marks on it, which means those grinding marks will go, even though if you polish the edge, not necessarily those grinding marks go all the way out to the edge, because that's what most manufacturers do. They polished the very edge, but the bevel itself, you can see, still got the grinding marks on. Was depending on what the bevel setup is. Let's try that again. Yeah, a bit of a knack paper with this axe, but that's it. Before and after. Looks better. Maintenance is easier. I just think it's a bit, because it's an axe, it's hardened to quite a softness. I think, I can't remember what they said it would be. It's probably 54 to 56, something like that. I would have thought. Hasn't taken as good as edge as I thought, but I'll push the bevel back and you see it on both sides. But anyway, that's the before and after.